The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Turns on the speed. Can they catch him? All the way for a touchdown. Special teams making a monster play. The returner gets the touchdown, but a bunch of guys contributed that time, Kirk.
Yeah, exactly right. The blocks up front really set the tone to be able to give him his chance. You don't see this happen very often in this game where a guy gets a chance to have a kickoff return for a touchdown. Everything has to be just perfect, and of course, he had the speed to be able to get it all the way to the end zone.
And it's 7-0 after the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. Coverage team flying downfield, not much gained on that return. And Kirk, this is what we've been looking forward to, a matchup of two quarterbacks who are elite, very competitive, matched up against each other today. One of the better matchups we'll see all season.
Yeah, a game that we really pointed to all summer. Looking forward to this matchup. Knew these two quarterbacks would go head-to-head. Very important that they don't get caught up in the individual matchup. They just go out, work against these defenses that they're facing, and try to put up as many points as they can.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Now here he goes. The gain moves the ball to the 34. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. Caught in the backfield. It's Allen. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion. Big moment on the opening drive. They face 3rd down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. The punt team making their way on the field. He's on to boot it away now. Oh, it landed at the 8-yard line, but a lucky bounce into the end zone for a touchback. And each offense features a star tight end, Kirk. What an elite matchup of guys who can really hurt defenses in a variety of ways.
When was the last time we did a game where we were excited to watch two tight ends from opposing teams go against each other? But that's what we have today. Both of these guys are elite at their position. Both want to have bragging rights that they're the best in the country. Let's see who can be showcased better today.
2nd down play coming up. The back's got it. Going absolutely nowhere with a loss of the play. It's 3rd down for the offense. Dropping back, he's going to throw for the 1st down. On the run here, lets it go. Locates the tight end, is complete. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Quick pass to the flat to a receiver. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. And completion makes it 2nd and short. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down.
And that's good enough for a 1st down.
Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the 2nd quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. He's going to pull it down and run. Breaking free at the 35. They finally get him down, but that is a huge play. Quarterback doing it with his legs. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their 1st timeout. 1st and 10 play coming up. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
First down sack, pushes the ball back. Second down coming up. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. Breaks into the clear. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. They come up third and short. This is the 8th play of the drive. Can he make it to the marker? We're able to convert. It'll be first and goal at the 7. The offense knocking on the door with a first and goal. The shotgun running play call. So still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now, Drew.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. On the move. It's a foot race. Yes, all the way to the house. Touchdown. What a highlight moment. The kickoff taken all the way back for a touchdown.
Man, a kick return for a touchdown is one of the most electrifying plays in football. Everything has to align right. Great blocks. Return man hits the crease just like he did there. Then he's off to the races. By the way, if I'm the kickoff coverage team, I don't know if I'd be kicking this guy anymore.
PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. First down, looking to throw the football. They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
Well, today's middle linebacker has to have the ability to cover, to be able to be a great run stuffer. Also, the ability to blitz and get after the quarterback. There's an example of it right there. These guys are becoming more and more athletic every year in college football.
Went backwards on first down, so it's second and long here from the 10. Off the play fake, looking to pass it.
You really roll the dice here throwing the football. The offensive line's got to do a much better job of protecting the quarterback. They're lucky that's not a safety.
It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. Third and long. He'll try to pass it again from his own end zone. Sideline catch made, but out of bounds short of the first down. And the punt team now on to kick it away. Returner is blocked down. Gets us started on the next drive. And now the first play of this drive. They'll begin at the 36. Looking to throw it on first down. Quick completion to the tight end. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play. Important second down play coming up. Looking to throw here. Here's a throw underneath the tight end. Good enough for first down yardage.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking right, this one caught. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37. The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. Looking to throw again. Grab down the middle. It's Allen. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. Here's the second down play. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. He's got it on a crossing route. Tackle is finally made down at the 11-yard line.
I love the call here by the offensive coordinator, getting this wide receiver involved early in the game. Obviously a long way to go, but you want this receiver to make a big impact today and get his confidence established early.
This drive has now reached the red zone. Play action here on first down. He's got it right near the end zone.
Let's go. What a fantastic half we've had here. You talk about a last-minute lead change through the air, and we can only hope the second half's going to be as exciting as this has been.
Extra point try coming now. And the PAT is good. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime of the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Return starts from inside the 5. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. And looking to throw now on first down. Tight end makes the grab. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. That ball snagged for a completion. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Oh, that was close. Got just enough for the first down against that man-to-man coverage. Good awareness by the receiver to get past the sticks and move the chains.
Short pass finds the tight end. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. Well, the defense knows, Kirk, might take more than one tackler to bring this tight end down.
Well, anytime as a defense, you always want to rally to the football. But against this guy, you especially want to do that because you saw he breaks through that first arm tackle. I thought he might be able to pick up even more yards, but good job of getting extra hats to the ball.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. So it's third down, but out comes the field goal unit. They'll try to add 3 points before halftime. And he's got it from 47 yards away, showing off the deep range.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. He's brought down at the 28. That's where the drive will start. So it's first down, but then just kneel down before halftime here. Looks like the offense is content to run out the clock here and just take it to intermission. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
All right, thanks, guys. And through 2 quarters of ball, it looks like we're in for another fun one here today. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. It's time to throw it back to our guys in the booth to start up the second half.
right, let's get the second half going now. The kickoff team is out there. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. They get him to the ground about the 18-yard line. That gain makes it second and medium. They'll hand it off. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Interesting play call here. Third and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. Pass caught. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down. It's a quarterback keeper. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Looking to pass here on second down. Moves out of the pocket. Breaks loose at the 40. Slides down to avoid the tackle. Offense building momentum on this drive. It's a first down at the 44. And the wideout goes in motion. Off the play fake on first down. He dumps it off to the tight end. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. They look to throw it here on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Allen. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. Offense trying to move into scoring position if they could convert third and short here from the 50. On the move now. Breaks loose at the 40. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. New center downs for the offense. First and 10. Throwing off play action. Oh, and it's a first down drop in traffic over the middle. Incompletion sets up a second down. From the shotgun, drops back. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
A loss of 5 yards on the play. Brings up third down.
One quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Taking a shot deep down the right side. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And the punt heads out of bounds. They're going to spot this very near the goal line. So the offense begins this drive backed up at the 4-yard line. First down, looking to throw the ball. He'll throw it now. The freshman threw it behind the receiver. Off the mark. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. The sure hands. It's Booker. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker. On third down, he drops to throw. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Well, I'd love to see this late in a game like this with the lead. Get aggressive. Go for it here on third down through the air. Quarterback delivers to his receiver. Comes down with a nice completion in the first down, and they keep that clock moving.
Second down after that run on the previous play. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Chewing clock with the running game. He has first down yardage at the 46. Offense putting together a solid drive. First down at the 46. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Here's the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Picks up about 3 yards there, but it's going to be fourth down. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to work the clock and preserve this lead. So on fourth down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. Med kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50 plus.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And the quarterback finds an open target on the crossing route. They bring him down after a short gain there. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Looking for the wideout. What a catch! Tackle made after a big gain.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
Tight game. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, would have been a game-clinching interception. Couldn't hold on. Brings up 2nd down. Here we go. Trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
It's really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, you're just basically throwing your hands up in the air because they had that covered relatively well. Just a good play call and good execution.
Goes to his right side there for the completion. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Now the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Tight game. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looking for his big tight end. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. Here we go. Trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. Receiver makes the catch. They finally tackle him after a huge chunk play. Moves the ball to the 12. The offense spikes the ball here, looking to preserve as much clock as they can. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. He's got it near the end zone. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now.